Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. I'm sorry I'm not going to have an opening for this one. I'm just going to get straight to the nitty gritty and talk about this great game. If you haven't guessed what this possibly is, well, you kind of know because you've seen the damn thumbnail. But yes, this time I'm going to be reviewing Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. This just came out, and I remember playing the Class 1 back in the days. I was never really good at it, but it was still a fun game to actually play. And with this, considering who made it, I was kind of worried about it because after all, I'm not a huge fan of Activision and what they do. But fortunately, they weren't ones to actually make this game. They just published it. It was Beanox that actually made it, the company that's known for making the Spider-Man games. But is this game a worthy successor to the original? Is it a grand epic remake like they did with the Crash Insane trilogy? Or is it a turd sandwich that you just should kick over by the side of the curb? Stay tuned for my nice review of Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled to find out. Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm reviewing Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. It was developed by Beanox and published by Activision and was just released on June 21st of 2019 on the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. It is a remake of the original Crash Team Racing that was originally developed by Naughty Dog back in 1999, but it also includes a lot of other content from other games including Crash Nitro Kart from 2003 and Crash Tag Team Racing from 2005. It is a classic racing game where you play as different characters from the Crash Bandicoot series, driving around, avoiding obstacles, while power sliding to get turbo power and using power-ups to help you and hinder your opponents. Now this game features a whopping 31 different tracks to race on, an online multiplayer component, and customization of your character and your karts. Basically, as you play the game and you do anything from the single player mode to online mode to story mode, you will unlock stuff as you go, as you progress, and buy stuff with Wumpa coins that you get by pretty much just by playing the game. You can go into a menu and actually use the Wumpa coins to buy or basically unlock content. And don't worry, there is no real money used in this and no microtransactions. As you progress through the game, you'll unlock things and get enough coins from just doing pretty much anything to be able to unlock these. Now it has a full adventure mode with new cinematic cutscenes added, and also has the ability of classic and nitro-fueled modes to it. Now the classic mode is like the original classic. You pick a character, you go through the whole mode like that. But nitro-fueled mode allows you to change your kart and your character in between the races. Now, along with all kinds of different game modes, like I said, the adventure mode is by far the biggest, beefy aspect of this, where you go through a big giant open world and you go to different areas in this central hub, and you'll race through these races to unlock the trophies needed to unlock new levels to progress through. Once you beat all of the levels, you'll end up having a final boss battle with the main story villain, and after you beat him the first time, then you can go back through and do your relic races, your gem races, and your key races, and beat them again for the true ending. So you got a hell of a lot of racing to do just in the single player mode by itself, just to beat the game. Now then, on top of that, you have your arcade mode, where you have all your racetracks unlocked, where you can race up to 4 players on your arcade mode. It's got track cup tournaments, time trials, relic races, CTR token challenges. Those are where you got to go around and collect the letters C, T, and R, and some of them can be a real pain in the ass to get to. And that's just the normal arcade mode. On top of that, for the first time, you actually have a full-fledged online multiplayer mode with all kinds of different races. And basically what I just said in arcade, you can do in the multiplayer as well. But you also have your battle arenas, where you can join up as teams and play in 12 different areas, different arenas, to do different game modes in battle mode, including capture the flag, a crystal grab mode, and steal the bacon. Steal the bacon's kind of odd. Basically, whoever finds the bacon has to try to get it back to their portal to score points. Once you get enough points, boom, you win the game, and that's it. Now, along with all these other different modes and things in it, you also have, which will be coming soon, was free DLC, will be limited time Grand Prix events. There'll be new tracks and other stuff where you'll actually go and try to get Nitro points, which you can use to unlock new carts, new skins, and characters. But don't worry, if you don't get enough Nitro points during these limited time Grand Prix events, you can actually buy them, quote, unlock them, with your Wumpa coins, which is actually a nice thing. Hopefully it won't be with money. You're like, hey, you want to buy 500 Wumpa coins? That'll be $5. Hopefully they won't do that. Now, they do plan to have a bunch of free updates down the pipeline with this game, and that's actually a pretty welcome addition. Now, customization is a new thing that's added to this, but it doesn't really do anything other than the looks. You can change the wheels of your cart, the color of your cart, the stickers on your cart, the kind of cart you drive, your characters. You can unlock all kinds of different variations of your characters. Include like an underwater Crash Bandicoot. And, you have basically currently 26 playable characters in this game that you can unlock in different ways as you progress through the game. Now, the other thing I've noticed about this that was interesting is they say that eventually with the free DLC, they'll be adding new characters down the line as well, including dinosaurs, other characters from other Crash Bandicoot games, and the addition of Spyro the Dragon, which I thought was kind of interesting that they plan to do that. I believe he was in one of the earlier versions of Crash Team Racing, so it might just be kind of like an homage, considering what they did with the great Spyro the Dragon trilogy. Even though they didn't have all 3 games on the disc, 2 of them were downloads, which I'm not going to get into that. But honestly, for all the items and all the fun and all the racing you get jam-packed in this title, it only costs $40, which is actually a really good price for the amount of content you get, because everything is on the disc. It doesn't really seem, other than an install, it doesn't seem to have a patch currently. If there was, it loaded that patch super quick. I didn't notice any or sort of update patch, but it plays buttery smooth. The graphics are fantastic. I mean, this is another fantastic rendition of another Crash game. I'm happy to see them doing remakes like this. I don't have a problem with them doing this. I just wish maybe down the road they might, come up with a game that, I kind of like to see a remake of Silent Hill 2. But I don't know if that'll ever happen. Probably not. Not with Konami and how evil they are. But in the end, I would have to say this is a fantastic game. It is fun. The control is fantastic. There's only 2 different options for changing the way your cart actually is controlled, though. I kind of wish there was more options. I mean, they have like the original mode and a modified version, and it's not really too good in terms of letting you map your buttons, at least on the PS4 version. And the other thing I've noticed is the PS4 version running in PS4 Pro, the load times aren't that long. You're looking at maybe 10 to 20 seconds tops in between levels. Takes a little longer when matchmaking online, but that's kind of standard. But I have heard that the Nintendo Switch version seems to have some pretty bad load times with it, and a lot of people complaining about the load times of the Nintendo Switch version. But honestly, with the Nintendo Switch, you got to think it is a less powerful system than the Xbox and the PS4. So the fact of the matter is the Switch is a great system, and it's a shame that the load times are worse on it, but I don't think that's really going to be a detriment to anyone who picks the game up. I mean, it's a good grab, pick up and play game. It's the other thing I have to actually give a big point to something that annoys the hell out of me is while a lot of the music is different per each level you race on, It's the same song at the beginning and in all the menus and the cutscenes, and it gets annoying. I kind of wish they would add a different song or something that was a little longer. It seems to be like a 10-second loop for the song. And I mean, it's the standard original song, just, up to date by modern terms. But I kind of would have liked the song to be a little bit longer, or maybe give a choice of picking different songs, because it gets real annoying hearing that same dun 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 over and over and over again. I mean, that's a minor nitpick considering how well this game actually plays. In the end, I would have to say, honestly, my final view of Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled is this is an excellent addition to the new reimagined series, as they've been doing with us, these games with Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot. I can't wait to see how the medieval game turns out. But in the end, for only $40, the amount of content you get in this, considering you're getting content from 3 games and not just one, with the addition of the online mode, and also the addition of up and coming free updates, including limited time Grand Prix events. I would have to say, if you were a fan of the original Crash Team Racing, go ahead and pick this game up. The graphics are so much well improved. The gameplay is just as you remember it, but only a lot better and smoother. I just wish they would have had a little bit more in terms of different button mapping for your character. But other than that, if you love the original game with your power sliding to get your nitrous in order to beat the game, go ahead and pick it up at $40. It's definitely a great addition to your library. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Please hit that like icon, the thumbs up, helps my channel out tremendously. Hit my bell icon, that way you can stay up to date whenever I release any new videos. Leave in the comments below if you're playing this game, if you plan on playing this game, and what you think about it. And remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out.